right, no problem.
Alrighty.
Hey, Anita.
Hi, Vinny. How you doing?
Can we get an officer down here because my business partner Joseph just got threatened from another business and want to file a report?
Did Shotz tell you about
Jesus.
when he and
I'm
I
actually an
went to
officer
a
now, if you
museum
want me to take your
together?
report.
When we walked
working
out,
front
the
desk
alarm
now.
went
I'm
off.
just waiting for
Security
you, so I'm just
pointed
waiting
at
on front desk.
Shotz and asked me why I was trying to steal their oldest antique.
Let's go to the side.
Okay,
and,
that's another two.
Yeah, let's not take the report here.
That's another two. Anita, how does it work? Because he got threatened, and me and Chip were witnesses of it over a something that wasn't even legally documented. Like there was no type of contract for it, and they told him that if they don't get what they were told they would get in, that his legs are getting broken.
What the hell?
Yeah.
And this was just like all like just talked, right? Just there's no text messages, nothing like that.
Well, I was
like
gonna
any
text
evidence or-
Mary to like let her know, like just sort of reiterate what we talked about, so it is on paper. But the short of it is, like, she wants me to sell something that I don't own, that Vinny owns. And
I'll just say I'll say it straight up, Anita. There's no reason to bullshit, right? We have Popular Motor Works, which is a mechanic business. Mary runs the government facilitated business down there at Mosley's. She's a manager. I struck a business deal with Mr. Arrowhead here on all sales go through Mosley's. We have a tentative agreement. Everything's in contract. It's all legit, binding by lawyers. That I'm the exclusive seller of crowbars through Popular Motor Works.
Okay.
For some reason, Mary has a very big grudge against us because we have a lot of people that come to get their cars repaired through us. So I guess we're taking business from her, which I guess she just doesn't understand competing businesses, and it's definitely healthy to have that. She doesn't want to hold a conversation with me. She doesn't want to have nothing to do with me and Chip. I told her, I was like, I have the rights to Joseph's crowbars because it's legally binding in contract. If you want one, come down here. Let's have a talk. And we will get you one. It's that simple. Then after that, she doesn't want to come down. She wants nothing to do with us. That's when she threatened Joseph that if she doesn't have a crowbar within 24 hours, that his legs are getting broken.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Well, okay. She didn't say my legs were getting broken. That's what I'm assuming. You know, it was just more like 24 hours or else. You know?
Or else, yeah.
I mean, I could end up in a well. I could end up at the chicken factory. I mean, I could get shot in the kneecaps. I don't fucking know. But I mean, it's definitely like it was a very implied threat that I need to get
Gavin,
this done.
go fuck yourself. I love you. And Raven, thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you, dude.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I want to put everything that you guys are telling me in paper. So.
Yep.
All right, Joseph. Let's start with you. Let's
Okay.
like what happened, all the build up to this, and
Yeah.
whatever was said, word by word, if you remember.
Yeah. So it started yesterday. I got approached by one of her friends, JJ, saying that I promised that I would sort them with a crowbar when I had the means.
Who's JJ? It's just
Jaqueen
Jimenez.
Jimenez, yeah, Jaqueen Jimenez is his name.
Okay.
So you got approached by him.
Yeah, I got approached by him, and he said on behalf of Mary that I made some sort of promise to get them a crowbar when I had the means. Right.
So you made a promise to Mary to get them a crowbar?
Well, that's what they said. I mean, it's entirely possible. If I did, it would have been weeks ago. When I did have the ability to originally purchase them, and then Tom stopped selling them, so I wasn't able to after that, right?
You guys want to go to somewhere more?
Yeah,
private,
let's
by
go
the way?
somewhere privately. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay, yeah, make sure you all.
Chad, I love the legal route that we're taking with these things because this is what I mean. You kill people with kindness. You do the right thing. It's
Okay,
noticed. Things are
so
documented, and then
Jack
bang,
promised
we
Mary
fuck
that
them
she'd get a
internally,
crowbar.
baby.
Continue from this.
Yeah.
The
That's what
crowbar
JJ
battles.
said I made this promise, and that they wanted me to honor the promise and get them a crowbar. To which I explained to JJ that all of the crowbars are in Vinny's stock. Like Vinny has all the crowbars. I have no crowbar. Right. And I did this because I don't want any sort of like risk or liability of having them like on my person and my property. Like I don't want them like to be in a place to where I can just, get held captive, held hostage, you know. Then even if they
Easy
were to do
Karen
that, like
RP right
there's
here.
nothing for them. So I explained that to him, and then he was like, "Well, Mary's not going to be happy, essentially." And I was like, "Well, the best I could do is maybe purchase one for them, and then give it to them. I just need to talk with Vinny." And they're like, "Don't talk with Vinny, just get it done," essentially, right? So that was about the end of the conversation, um, and then today Mary picked me up on a car ride, and
Okay, let me just
oh
because you're
yeah,
going a
go
little
for
bit
it. Sorry,
fast.
sorry.
Because you're going a little bit fast, though. Okay, so Gigi said for you not to talk to Vinny and just get it done. Can you go from there?
Yeah, and I said I would see what I could do, essentially. And I just sat on it, had a very busy day yesterday, and didn't think much of it, right? So
Hey, Louise.
let me know when you're ready to start on today.
Yeah, just go.
Okay,
For
so
today.
today, I was out doing towing. I got stranded, and right as I got stranded, Mary called me. She said that she wanted to have a talk. I told her to come pick me up over in Sandy. And so we're driving around. I tell her I need to go to the tow yard, and we're talking about the crowbar, right? She said that I'd made a promise to get her a crowbar and that she wanted me to abide by the promise. And I was like, "Well, how much do you want to pay for the crowbar?" She's like, "Oh, I don't want to pay anything. I just want to pay cost." She was like, they only cost $100, right? And I was like, "Well, their value is dependent on their rareness.
They're only
tried that many."
$100 cost.
We're talking back and forth about that.
What the
I
fuck? This
originally
guy
tried
is
to get
making
her
a
to buy one
killing.
for 10 grand, and that I would make up the difference. And then like I got down to 5 grand, and then I essentially said that she could have it for free. I just need to pay um, the the Motorworks their cut of probably like 5 to 7 grand, so that they're made whole, right? Because it's their product. They just need that their portion that goes to the shop, and then I would just not get my portion. And Mary, she wasn't happy about it, but she said just make something happen. I was like, okay, I'll go and I'll talk to
No,
Vinny
he never
about it.
told us the cost.
So I call Mr. Pistone and inform him of what me and Mary talked about, and I think this is where you pick up, Vinny, from your conversation with Mary.
Anita, you ready for me?
Okay, let me see what Joseph said first so
Okay.
that I don't miss out anything. Create a report for this.
Okay.
So happy you're here, Louise.
Say that. Thank God Louise is here because she knows the issues we've been having with Mosley's too. So.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay, yeah, Vinny, you can go.
All right, so this stems back. It started about 3 weeks. How long have we opened up the shop now, Chip?
I would say 3
Yeah, about
weeks.
3 weeks to a month.
Yeah, say 2 days after Mosley opened.
Obviously, Mosley's, we seen the shit that was going down at Mosley's with the scamming and how they were screwing over people. So we decided that we're going to do the right thing by the people and open our own shop. From day one, we've been nothing but threatened. Our shop tried to get blown up 3 times from the Mosley's crew. I actually had a felony charge on me because I didn't. There's no stand your ground law. With stand your ground law out of business. Because the last time what happened was Dundee came with his crew. They tried blowing up the air compressor, which would have been catastrophic, and I hit one of their mechanics over the head with a wrench. I'm just trying to explain to you from day one where this aggression comes from. Mary. Mary is a manager down at Mosley's, which is a state-funded facility. We're a private entity, and we've been having these issues from day one with her. So when she found out that we are in business with me and Joseph are in business, I told Mary, I said, all I'm asking to do is have a talk with you, have a meeting with you. We could definitely sell you one. I just want to know what's the animosity and what's going on and why you like this towards us for no reason because we're a competing shop. She told me she has nothing to talk to me about. She doesn't give a fuck about anything I have to say. Joseph is going to get me my crowbar, and that's that. I said, well, that's not going to happen because I own the rights to them because it's legally binded in contract. She said, well, think what you want, but it's not going to happen. I'm getting my crowbar one way or another. That's where it came with Joseph, that she told Joseph he has 24 hours to get the crowbar to her or else.
And she said this on the phone to you?
She told me all that on the phone, but she then that's when she threatened Joseph that in 24 hours or else. And all I was trying to do, I was trying to be civil. Even though she's a competing shop, I've always been civil with Mosley's. I actually, even though Dundee got me a felony at first, but got dropped down to a misdemeanor. There's even something documented. I think Aziz is the cop that took the file report. I'm not sure. Or Louise, when they slashed my tires also at the shop. There's definitely something on documentation that we've had prior incidents with Mosley's, and obviously leading up to the one where I got charged with that felony at first, but got dropped down to a misdemeanor for assault and battery. Ever since then, we had issues with them. I tried to be civil with Mary, tried to tell her to come to the shop. We can sell you one. You know, we do have the rights to them. It's contractual binded that we have the rights to them. It's all legal, all legally done from a lawyer. She doesn't want, for some reason, wants nothing to do with us. And her final words to me, I'm going to get it whether you like it or not. And that's that. Like, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm going to get what I have to get. And then that's where she threatened Joseph.
And let me know when you're ready for my portion after he had that.
Okay. Yeah, go, Joseph.
Okay. So, Mr. Prestone had informed me of what him and Mary talked about. I'm trying to keep things like as civil and keep people happy and whatnot. Like I want both Motorworks and Mosley's to, just go about like business as normal, right? I don't want people pissed at each other or causing like any sort of like war of crowbars or whatever this is. So I called Miss Mary back, and then we had a small chat, and essentially I told her that the Popular Motorworks just wants to have a chat. If you come to Popular Motorworks or any neutral ground that you see fit, after the chat, you can have the crowbar for free, essentially, right? That we don't have to like have all this animosity toward each other. That it seems like she wants the crowbar, Popular Motorworks just wants to have a chat, and then everybody can go about their day.
And that was the main thing. Like, we were willing to even just to get the headache off of Joseph, is just to have the conversation with them, see where all this animosity is coming, so the stress is relieved off of him, and give it to her to just shut her up at that point. But then
she declined this one, right?
And then she declined the meeting again, and then Joseph could continue.
Yeah, so she said, no, I'm not going to go into a meeting where somebody has like leverage, and if you don't produce the crowbar in 24 hours, there'll be consequences. So, essentially that's it.
And we were being cordial. We were cool with it. We wanted to make sure our business partner was like fine with everything to make his life a little easier, so there's no headaches for him, because he made a so-called promise to this person like 3 weeks ago, where Joseph even forgot about it, but he's trying to do the right thing because we have a contract, and she just doesn't give two shits, and she'd rather just go, she's trying to be Miss Tough Girl, and if you don't get this for me, there's going to be consequences.
So the reason that we were going by here is like something could happen to me, and I just wanted on written record that if JJ or Mary or somebody from Mosley's like cause a problem, that we already came here, and I just don't know what to do at this point.
And due to their violent past on the shop already, that's why I fear for Joseph that something's going to happen to him because of what they've done to our shop already. They tried blowing it up 3 times, slashed my tires. So they're already known to be violent and aggressive. So I'm more than sure they're going to try to attempt something on Joseph's life. So that's why we figured we come out here and do the right thing. Anita, you know me.
Yeah.
Louise, you know I could have went about this a
know.
lot differently and done something dumb. Okay, but I'm trying to do the fucking right thing. It's like I'm trying to stay on this straight and narrow path, and somebody's trying to make me make a left or right at all times, and I'm trying to abide by the law, and I'm at wit's end with it, Anita. I'm at wit's end.
It's like I'm not even going to be able to go to like a state-run facility now, for fear that like if I don't have a crowbar in hand, like I'm going to get hurt or they're going to destroy my property. It's like I can't even just do normal business like Toaster stuff because like. The whole shop is locked off to me now.
Can you guys share those calls that you guys had with us so that I can put them on evidence? Because it helps. Because right now, like, the biggest issue with this is I 100% believe you guys. You know, especially if there's already, like, ongoing, like, fights and so on ongoing. The thing is, like, I can't arrest someone just off, like, oh, they might, you know, with a threat like this, right? Because it's not like documented that they did a threat or anything like that, which makes it very complicated. So, 100%, you know, Joseph, be very careful and so on. But if you guys could give us the records of the calls
Can I get your
or
phone
any
number?
text messages or anything like that, yes. Here, if you want to just, if you want to share you want to put it in a document also.
Yeah, I'll share the document. I just took a picture of my
Yeah.
my recent calls.
Yeah, I took a screenshot.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna sum up what I sent to Mary, or what Mary said to me, and then I'll get you the response now, and then, yeah, we'll see. Even if she
Chat,
does
let's see if we
respond
can
at
bait
all-
this
State
out.
ID, Vinny, to share the document. Here, 1502.
What's your state ID for 1502?
1502. Yes.
Can I just share it publicly once I make it?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
You can.
Oh my god, Anita, your state is 2 before mine.
Aww.
I have a question for you guys.
Oh shit.
Why are they wanting the crowbar so much? Like, what significance?
I have no clue. All I know is that they're at high demand, and I even came down to PD to see if they wanted to purchase one. Yeah. So I honestly.
It's the new shiny toy, you know, like
Yeah.
when Beanie Babies came out, those things were like $10,000 for like the rare ones, you know. So
All right, there you go, Anita. You should have that.
Are you gonna have to share again?
Yeah.
The good old sharing twice.
Oh god, that still hasn't changed, huh?
It has.
Wait, where the fuck did it just go?
I can open it up, right? But it's like all empty.
Wait, it disappeared.
all right, so I'm gonna send her. I'm sorry that we couldn't get that crowbar sorted with Vinny. If you change your mind, you can still have the crowbar for free if you have the meeting with them. Does that sound all right?
Yes.
All right.
Anita, can I just have your fucking number so I can just text you this
Yes.
link?
I
You want me to text Vinny your number since
I'll share it
both
again.
your numbers?
420-616-2106.
And now I got Anita's phone number. Easy clap.
Just like that.
Okay. So looking at my text messages from her, a month ago when I first got the crowbars, I told her that like I'd give her a crowbar for cheap essentially. So, no, she just asked how much would you charge me for a crowbar. I gave her the price, because everybody else was charging more than that. And then, yeah.
How'd
so
you
we
get
do
that,
have it in
Anita?
text, but that was a month ago. That was when they weren't worth anything.
Yeah, that's
If you
like
wanna
another. Like,
share
why
that,
does
please,
she
I can
feel
put it in
entitled that she should get it for
evidence.
free?
That'll be very useful.
Say that again.
I'm talking to Joseph.
Oh, okay.
Because he has like records of talking to her about
Yep,
this
yep.
crowbar thing.
I got it.
And just to confirm, this is Mary Mushkin that we're talking about. Mary Domino.
Yeah, that's
Mushkina,
correct.
Right? Okay. Thank you, Joseph.
Yep.
Oh, chat, don't you worry. The mine's already going. The mine's already going to fuck over Mary and have people kidnap Joseph already. Don't you worry. The mine's already flowing, chat. The mind is already flowing. Don't you worry.
Okay. If anything else happens and so on, you guys have my number. You know.
Yeah, as long as we have it all,
let us
that's
know.
the main concern. Like, we just want everything documented, like doing it the legal way, because obviously contracts are in play. The fact that like she was like, "Oh, I'm not going to talk with people that have leverage." I mean, what's leverage if you actually make a smart business move and lock in a contract? Like that, for her to say that is just dumb as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, she actually responded, "No problem. Looking for the delivery of the crowbar you agreed to in exchange for a vehicle repair. Very excited. Glad you have someone like this to work with." So
She is smart.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so we got that. I'll let her know as soon as I have one personally in stock. I'll let you know.
Okay.
She's trying to be
I
slick for
documented
a repair.
everything. Yeah. Okay. I documented everything. I got all of your statements. I got all the pictures on the report. It's all here. It's all on paper.
Last one, I swear.
Hopefully it
There you
doesn't
go.
come to this. You know, really hope it doesn't. It's fine.
Whew. Okay.
Ugh.
Okay. She replied again, saying that essentially that she looks forward to hearing from me, and that she currently doesn't have any business from Mr. Vinny. So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, she's just being extra now because she knows something's up.
Yeah. Be careful, Joseph. Don't get like I don't know, like if you just hang out in Popular and so on, just don't hang out alone and so on, okay? Be careful.
I spend all a day alone. What are you talking
I mean,
about? Or
it
maybe
sucks
with one
because
person.
he can't even go about his business because now he has this fucking headache he has to deal with.
Yeah.
Oh, Anita, they're trying to push me over the edge, Anita. They're trying to push me.
Vinny, you got this.
They're trying to push me, bro.
You got this, guys. You got this. Anything, the weirdest thing or whatever, you guys have our phone number.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Anita.
Okay. All right. Have a good one, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.